Welcome to SnapComms, your internal communications solution. You can allow selected people from your organization to access the Content Manager and create and send messages to your users. These are your administrators. To manage your administrators, just log into the Content Manager, open the Management section, and click on Administrators. Here, you'll see a list of anyone from your organization who has access to the Content Manager, including the username they use to log in, their real name, and their email address. You can click on an administrator to see more details and make any changes. Notice that the password field is blank. You can't see another administrator's password. However, if they forget their password, you can assign a new one for them and repeat to confirm, and then click Save at the bottom. Of course, your colleague can also just click Forgot Your Password and reset their password themselves. However, if they've repeatedly entered the wrong password, SnapComms may also have locked their account to prevent unauthorized access. And at that point, you'll need to unlock their account to allow them to try again. Or perhaps an employee only needs temporary access to the Content Manager for a special project. When the project is over, you can uncheck the box to make their account inactive. Then click Save, and the temporary administrator disappears from the list. If they come back to the project later, just open the drop-down and choose to see your inactive administrators. And as you can see, their account is still here. Just click on their name and then check the box to reactivate their account. Easy. And of course, you can also select an administrator and click Delete to permanently cancel their access. Now, let's add a new administrator. Just click Create Administrator at the bottom. Give them a username, assign a password, and repeat to confirm. Fill in their name and their email address, and choose whether their account should be active or inactive. You can also specify whether your new administrator should have access to the Management section, where they can change overall settings for your organization and even add other new admins. Allow them to create app profiles to change settings on the SnapComms app program that allows users to receive their messages, or let them access the Users and Groups section, where they can see details about those users and manage user groups. When you're done, click Create Administrator. Your new admin appears on the list, but you're not quite done yet. Click on your new administrator and you'll see 3 new tabs at the top. You can set their targeting permissions. For instance, can they send a message to everyone in your organization at once? Can they send messages to individual users? Can they contact all of your user groups or only specific groups? For instance, people in their own department. You can set their folder permissions. Can they create new content folders? Can they create and manage messages in all of your existing folders? Or can they only access messages in certain subfolders? For instance, messages related to a particular topic. And you can also decide what kinds of assets, that is, what kinds of messages they can access. By default, a new administrator can create, send, and modify any type of message included in your organization's subscription. But if you like, you can click Selected Assets Only and limit their options. For instance, I'll let this administrator create desktop alerts and quizzes. Save your changes on each tab and you're done. Be sure to give your new administrator the username and password you set up for them. They can use those credentials to log in to the Content Manager. But when they do, they'll only see areas that they have access to. For instance, this administrator can only see the Content section and organizational reports. Inside the Content section, she can only see one subfolder. When she opens that folder, she can only see 2 types of messages. When she clicks Create, she can only choose those same 2 message types. And when she creates a new message and clicks the Targeting tab, she can only send those messages to users from her own department. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you ever need help, you can click the question mark and contact our support team by email or by live online chat. Click Tutor for instant contextual help. or just go to snapcomms.com and click on the Resources tab to access our knowledge base, check the FAQs, and watch our other videos. SnapComms. Get employee attention.